Welcome back to the news at 10. Let's take a look at some sports now. Here's Charles Aruka.
Welcome to Sports News. The national under-17 women's team now face a difficult task of reaching the semi-finals of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup holding in Jordan. The team earlier today played a disappointing goalless draw against England to pick just a point from 2 matches. Despite chances from both outfits, neither side was able to break the deadlock at the Prince Mohammed International Stadium in Al Zarqa. Nigeria's last group game is against Korea DPR on Saturday in Amman. Meanwhile, the world's football governing body FIFA has imposed sanctions on 11 football associations for unsporting and discriminatory conduct by their fans during the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. Honduras, El Salvador, Mexico, Canada, Chile, Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Peru, Italy and Albania have all received fines. Chile have also been ordered to play their qualifier against Venezuela on March the 28th, 2017 behind closed doors. This is because it's their second infringement this year. And now to tennis. The Federation for Sport has cut Maria Sharapova's 2-year doping ban to 15 months. The decision by CAS means the Russian tennis star will be able to return to competition in April in time for the French Open.
The panel in charge of this matter had to examine whether the player's fault was significant or not significant. The CAS arbitrators considered that Ms. Sharapova bore some degree of fault as she and her entourage failed to make sure that the substance contained in a product that she has been taking over a long period of time remained in compliance with the anti-doping regulations. Consequently, the CAS panel determined that the proper sanction was a suspension of 15 months starting from the 26th of January 2016. Because the ITF tribunal considered that she committed significant fault, while the CAS panel determined that the fault was not significant. So for that reason, there was a possibility to reduce the sanction to 15 months.
And on court action now, world number 7 Rafael Nadal has advanced to the second round of the China Open with a 6-1, 6-1 victory over Italy's Paolo Lorenzi. Second seed Nadal, who won the tournament in 2005, was barely tested in the 64-minute match. And world number 2 Andy Murray has also begun his China Open campaign with a comfortable 6-2, 7-5 win against Italy's Andrea Seppi. The British top seed earlier today broke service twice in the opening set, but had to come back from 2-love down in the second before sealing victory when Seppi double faulted on match point. Murray will face Russian opposition in the next round, taking on the winner of the match between Konstantin Kravchuk and Andrei Kuznetsov. That's it on Sports News. Back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
In South Africa, protesting students demanding a removal of fees for tertiary education have been clashing with fellow students as well as security brought on campus to maintain law and order. Students were seen going into the halls and disrupting classes that resumed today. At some point, they threw stones at fellow students and the police fired stun grenades and rubber bullets to deter them.
About 77% of the students voted to return to class today after a 2-week shutdown, but the protesting students would have none of that.
Comrades, to those of you who went to lecturers this morning, you must not go to lecturers again until we get free education.
They marched into the halls, disrupting classes, and security agencies had to step in.
I am very worried about all of our students, international and local students. We do want to have the program. You saw I had a poll where 77% of students said they want to start. I will try. We are beginning, but we have to guarantee safety and security, and that's what we are trying to do.
The debate of #fees must fall is an ongoing one.
What we need for our country is for everyone to be educated, and if you can't do that because of where you come from or what your parents earn, it's not right.
If you can look at the stats of SA and as well as the tax, and there are just so many factors affecting it to be like not really a realistic thing for now.
Just yesterday, President Jacob Zuma called for calm while listing what the government is doing to bridge the finance gap for the poor.
Let me reiterate that government is committed to do everything possible to progressively make higher education more affordable for all and fee-free for the poor and the working class.
Disruptions have also been recorded at the University of Cape Town and a few arrests made. Government is calling for continued dialogue while the students vow not to back down on their demand for free, quality tertiary education. Heavy security remains here at the Wits University and the situation remains tense. No one is sure when this will all go away for normal classes to resume. From the Wits University, Johannesburg, Betty Divya, Channels Television News.
Quite a troubling situation there. And the main news again. The ECOWAS Court of Justice today declared the continued detention of Colonel Sambo Dasuki as unlawful and a violation of his fundamental human rights. The court asked the federal government to release the former National Security Advisor since he has fulfilled all bail conditions. Also today, the Code of Conduct Tribunal found former Niger Delta Affairs Minister Godsday Orubebe guilty of false assets declaration. And today in South Africa, security forces had to wade into clashes between students on campus over protests demanding removal of tertiary education fees. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do have a good night.
This is Channels Television, celebrating 21 years of professional broadcasting.